Hello, welcome to Learnbyexperts.com. My name is Rohit Khosla. So, in my first part, I was sharing smart display campaigns. If somebody has not watched the first part, they can go to my YouTube channel and watch the first part. I have shared how we can create a smart display campaign and how can we set the biddings, eligibility, and automatic bidding, automatic targeting, automatic. Now I was there to create an automatic ad. Now here in smart bidding, I have created a campaign, I have created an ad group, I have set the targeting, I have my CPA bidding. Now I am the advertisements which are there. You don't have to create manual advertisements for all the targeting. So only you have to define your headings, you have to define descriptions, you have to define images, you have to define logos, and that will be called as assets. And those assets will be used to create an ads to show over display network. So I'm just going to create my advert heading. So heading must can be around 25 characters. So I'm saying paste, or I'm saying software, share trading software. These are the S headlines I'm going to define, and smart campaigns will automatically use the best headlines for the advertisements. So you can define up to 5, or you can define more also. So you can define the best headlines which fits your ads. So make sure your headline and description should be different. It should not. It can contain the characters, but it should not follow the same theme. So So here I've defined my 5 headlines. On the basis of those 5 headlines, you can see the advertisements which are being generated here on different themes. This is the first one, share trading software, and you can see next preview. This one. So now I'm defining a description. A description would be maybe I'm going to put everything. Maybe crossing more than 70 characters the limit for descriptions. I'm putting some descriptions here. This is my fourth description. So I have used my description, my business name. This is my business name. URL advanced, you can put UTM code here, but if anybody is not aware of how can we put, please read my previous tutorials on UTM tracker. Now I am creating a campaign. I need to set some images. I have some images which I'm going to use here for logos and images. So recently used, or you can scan your website, it will put up, it will show you the images. So let me show this image. I'm going to put this image initially. This would be my first image for all these landscape and square. Continue. Say this is my first image, and I have to select a logo. This would be a logo. This would be a logo. And for square, I'm using this one. For rectangular, I'm using this one. This is my first advertisements. Now see, these are the advertisements which are going to be displayed over various display networks. You can click on next and see others also on different formats. On text and different designs. Either you can use other images also. I am using another image. I'm using this image as image. This is my image and my logo. I'm using this as a logo. I use two images. Another two images. Now you can use 4 5 designs, but my headlines and descriptions are same. Accordingly, it's going to make the advertisements. Now I'm clicking on create campaign. Now your campaign is ready. On the assets, these are the assets you have defined. So assets consist of your headlines, description, your URL, and your images. These are the and my daily budget is 500. Target CP is 50. Create, continue. Now campaign is being created. Now everything is done here. Now let us wait for the approval. Now the campaign has gone into approval. So in the meantime, I will show you how it can be shown. Now you can see once the advertisement is created, you can see some reports. You have some asset report which you can see your which asset is performing best, good or low. Depend on initially it will show you into learning rating. After some time, days maybe, it can give you a report about which asset, which combination of headline and image and description is performing best. So you can see it in annual report, and same way you can see your own report like display summary report. But here you have a bonus of watching asset report. So I'm just going to show you, this is the way of seeing the asset report. Now once you click over your ad group in your smart display campaign, your advertisement will come in the on the below of this. You can see your, here you can see asset report. This is the asset report. Now this is the asset report. These are the total assets, available assets. You have 18 assets, you have 6 images, you have 2 logos, you have 5 descriptions, you have 5 headlines. These are the assets, and these are the various samples of the advertisements which have been created by Google. And all your assets performance is here. Now it is showing learning. All is showing learning means it is not because campaign is just started. After some time, all are approved, and these are all asset type, description, and your images. After some time, it may give you a ranking here like this, that this particular campaign is going well. Like this way, it can give you a performance like this. In this way, it may show you a best performance, or maybe a good performance, low performance. So this way, it is going to show you like best, good, and low. But once you make a new campaign, it will going to show you uh, a learning mode here. So learning is where, so that's why it is showing you learning. So this is the report, and you can see various advertisements. So this report will be generated, and once you see your performance performing assets, you can increase their bids, or maybe you can pause others, and you can change your so ideally you should keep changing your headlines, you should keep changing your description, keep changing images for those who are not performing. For those who are performing, you should keep them as it is. So these are the reports, and you can use some exclusions like site category exclusions or account level exclusions for those placements. Now, if you want to see your, let me see something on over this. You would like to see the placement. So for those websites and apps where your advertisements are appearing, and if you want to eliminate it, you can click on placement. Let me select my campaign first. I think you already shared this in my display campaign tutorial. How can we use site category exclusion and account level exclusions? Now, once you click on placements, you can see where your ads are going to be shown. Now, these are the placements where your ads are being shown. You can see how many clicks, impressions, and the conversions. So you can remove or add relevant placements, and even you can include your. These are the various mobile apps and your websites where your placements are going to happen. So I already shared your smart display campaign is going to run your advertisements over various web- websites, mobile apps automatically. So I think I'm through with this tutorial. If anybody has some doubts, they can get in touch with me. I'm Rohit Khosla from Learnby Experts. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.